Hey, how's it going? Is this Nathan?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how's it going, Nathan? This is Zay El-Amin with the Billionaire Vending Team. How you doing?
Oh, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Did I catch you at a good time?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Honestly, I just gotta answer it because I ain't gonna lie. You said it's like a number like I don't recognize. I just didn't know that shit. So I was like, I'm very happy I answered it.
Great, great, great. I'm glad you did too, my brother. I am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, first and foremost, man, I want to say congratulations on joining the team and definitely taking the initiative to secure some passive income for yourself and your family and hopefully create generational a generational legacy for your family in the future with some security. I definitely applaud you for that. I want to also say that you would definitely be getting your business guides shortly. It should be within this month. You should have your business guide in hand, and I want to also, applaud you and commend you for that because that's your continual education. Kind of a cheat sheet on you getting the ropes on to grow your business and the do's and the don'ts. It's pretty much my life's work. 20 years in the game, and of all my hard work and all the learned lessons that we've gone through in the years. So I do appreciate you taking that initiative and taking that investment in yourself and in within the company as well. So I want to say salute to you on that. Let me ask you a question. What even got you interested in starting vending? What got you interested in even thinking the vending could be a vehicle for you for passive income?
Oh man, honestly, dude, I used to live in this apartment complex, and like I have a dog, and I would need like a doggy bag, or say like if I needed some dog food, shit like that, like small things, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it would be like an inconvenience because at the time I didn't really have a vehicle, and I would be like, damn, like I gotta go all the way to the store, but I really just need like maybe like a serving of food for my dog, or just like a doggy bag. I was in my head, I was thinking like, dang, it would be awesome and very convenient if this apartment complex had like a dog vending machine. And then I kind of went from there, man, and I started looking into that, and I saw that like this company in Austin, had something called like it was like a dog vending machine. And then it just my mind from there, what I'm saying, just went to like every other product, that you could look into. And then I found you through like I think it was Exotic Pop.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I found them, and I've always thought that was pretty awesome how they turned that into like a great business. And then I saw their machines, and I was like, man, who's doing these machines? And then I found out it was you, and I saw like all the different things that you could do with the vending machine, man. So like in my head, if I see like something and it's not even tapped into yet, I was like, why not try it out? Like why not see what can come from it? Because everybody loves money, but you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's like a passive income. It's like you're gonna make money without really having to be there. And I feel like I've always heard, like, what I'm saying, you're not gonna really like get to where you want to get unless you're making money while you're sleeping. So I mean, that's what pushed me to do it, man. Just because it's another income. I'm interested in it. I like providing services for people. Like if I see there's a problem, I like to be the solution. So that's really all it is in a nutshell, man.
Okay. Well, definitely. I mean, you're hitting on a bunch of the key words, and the hot words, for me as another fellow investor and fellow entrepreneur. You're thinking of, serving a undiscerned need, finding a niche, finding, something that hasn't been tapped into, and those are things that make a pretty much a great business person in the future. So, or in the present, in these days, so, I mean, again, hats off to you. The going over your vendor profile, I mean, you definitely were detailed, and we appreciate that because that shows us that you take this serious, and it shows us that you're committed to doing it, because this pretty much shows us, how you want to value your company. If you're not willing to express it on paper, then how can you express it out loud? How can you go out here and advertise your brand? How can you go out here and close locations? And how can you let us know how we can help you in the end? Because with the membership, that's what this is for, is not just to take your money in on a monthly thing and not give you any type of value. No, we're here to pretty much expedite your success road, you know, and again, streamline it to where you don't have to deal with any of the hang-ups and the BS that we had to go through when we were developing our company 20 years ago, you know. So I'm looking at it, and like I said, you're pretty much want to stick to Abilene, Texas, right? That's where you're.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but for now, like, I mean, just to start up, you know what I'm saying, to get my feet wet and see like what all this is about, really.
Understood. And I see that you manage a barbershop and you're opening your own barber boutique in 2 months. What's the boutique aspect of it?
Okay, so right now in the city I live in, there's not really for the younger kids here or even like the college kids to like nowadays everybody wants a pair of damn Yeezys or like the hottest Nikes out there, and my town really doesn't provide that. So most of the time, I'm seeing that everybody has to go to like Austin or Dallas or a bigger city to where they do have boutiques like that. And just me already working at a barbershop and managing one, you're around that culture and you're around the kids that are like younger than in high school. And I constantly see them coming back with like heat and stuff like that, but the money in the city. So in my head, like just like with the vending shit, I was just like, man, I'm gonna make a boutique because like there's no reason these kids shouldn't have something in town to be proud of and represent and buy from. So that's like the boutique aspect, and then the barbershop will just be in the front, and that's just usual like clockwork. We already got that down pretty much.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm definitely interested in and it's great that you put on here non-traditional, because from what you're saying, you want to add the regular snack and soda, but you're thinking of ways of bringing the culture, creating a community and possibly like an ecosystem to where people, like you said, the community can be proud to have this in their city, and then it kind of expands and grows on its own and grows legs organically from that point, and then it becomes like an attraction for other people to come to Abilene and want to come see, so
Yeah.
I'm with you. I mean,
we're growing, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
We got a D1 school here, and then like all the gentrification is finally hitting the city. So I just didn't want to be like one of those guys that was like, everybody can have an idea, but like if you don't act on it, man, like what's the point? So I didn't want to be that dude. So I was like, man, I'm gonna pull the trigger.
Understood. I'm with you. With your goals, I'm looking at it as far as like your passive income goals. You're saying that possibly $1,000 to $2,000 a month. I'm assuming after taxes. You're giving me your startup budget, which is cool. About the finance, and we can discuss that later. And then you said you want to make about $80,000 in a year. I understand that's probably like your overall goal for your venture. Am I correct?
Yeah. I mean, cause like when I was honestly like that's why it kind of like took me a little bit longer to turn that in, cause like I realistically like I was trying to think of something, but I was like, man, you should just put like what do you want? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, like, I've always just known that like 80,000 is like that's like good. You know what I mean? But of course I want to exceed that, but I'm setting that goal so I can like break that goal and then exceed it. So
understood.
That's what I'm shooting for, of course.
Okay, well, definitely that's something that's obtainable. I mean, we've seen, modestly speaking, we've seen some pretty good money from the vending industry, within the years that we've been in it. So, $80,000 is a very obtainable, goal for you to hit. It's just about now strategizing on the way that you want to hit it effectively, and responsibly. So, again, that's what the membership is here for. We teach you the art of patience and doing it the right way the first time, so that you don't have to double back and go back, and have to do it again. So one of the things that we do is, again, this vendor profile gives us a pretty much a peek into your brain on how we can help you, and so certain people, again, we talk to them strictly snack and soda, but with your conversation, again, you've already highlighted that you're looking for non-traditional. So, our conversation is more broad because, it can encompass not only the traditional, but now, the non-traditional, because I'm hearing where you are. You want something that's eye-catching, something that can bring in, let me ask this before I go off. Are you looking to do something that's within your facility? Like you say, you're basically opening up another barbershop, your own barbershop within 2 months. Are you looking to have something that's inside of your shop that's producing money, or are you looking for something outside of it as well? Because you have two different streams that you're working with. I mean, this barber boutique is something that we can expound on. Again, put your regular snack and soda in there, but then we can also put you a heat locker in there. We've done those for different companies, like Urban Necessities and different other companies that have the Yeezys and the Jordans and all that in the vending machine, and like even private stock and stuff like that. So provide that.
Oh man, that's what I like to hear, bro.
Yeah, provide that to the to your customers while they're waiting. And then you can let them know that, hey, you picking it up in the back, because that's kind of like your segue to get them into the boutique, is having the heat locker in the front of the store. And they're like, well, what if I win? Where do I pick the shoes up? Oh, we have a whole boutique in the back. Now you're cross branding, and and it is because of the vending machine that's made that possible, because it's an eye-catching, innovative tool that these young kids are loving, because they're just trying to win, like you said, a pair of Yeezys for $5 or $10, whatever you set the price at. So we can definitely go into detail on that. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, bro. I didn't even know y'all really did those, because I'm always like online looking for like wholesale key masters or like used key masters. Because like you said, I've been to private stock. I fuck with them, and just like any kind of like boutique, usually they have like that little machine. And I've always been curious, like, man, how do I get one of these? Or like, what's it gonna take for me to get one? And that's just great to hear that you guys can do that, because we got, like I said, we have one barbershop already, and then the one with the boutique. And I'm already thinking like we could put one in the boutique and then one in just the regular barbershop across town. Also, you know what I'm saying, have two of them already from the get-go.
Exactly, because it's gonna ultimately just drive traffic to your boutique. And the other barbershop. Well, yeah, definitely, you're right. So yeah, that's definitely something we've done in the past, and we do currently. We have relationships with our overseas partners to where we get the pretty much factory direct pricing from our manufacturers, and that's what we offer to our members. We don't overcharge them or hit them over the head or anything like that. We give them the same benefits and discounts that we get from our suppliers, because what we do in our field is we move volume. And so the more units that we can get moving from our sources, then the better for us. And so we definitely can get those for you. That's not a problem. We get them wrapped. We can definitely brand them for you. But now, like I said, you have two different lanes. You have that lane, and then you have the option of branching out of your barbershop and putting the traditional snack and soda machines on locations as well, because you're already in that field. Because you're definitely going to put a snack and drink machine in your barbershop. That's just mandatory. So you already are in vending then. And then you're having both components when you implement the heat lockers, and then then you're doubling down on the industry, and then that's how a lot of individuals, I hear them say, oh, I got to have multiple streams of income, but honestly, within vending, you could just be in vending and have multiple flows of income within vending to make those revenues happen. You don't have to really venture out. Like you said, you could take over your city with just heat lockers. And that's a whole different revenue stream. And then you could take over the city with regular vending, rebranding the city with automation and new type of equipment. So you could take over your colleges and universities and the hospitals. That's what we do. That's what we here to help you do. To basically go after these larger bids, not the automotive repair shops. Again, we're, like my video said on Instagram, we're not the company that's gonna teach you how to turn quarters into dollars. You know, we're here to turn machines into millions. You know, so you're looking at bigger bids, hospitals, colleges, and the only way to do that is branding yourself in a professional manner. You know, and so and being with a network that can actually help you when you need that, because when you go after these bigger bids, they're looking at who you know, who is your partners. You're not going to be able to take on 100. You know, most hospitals are like low end are doing possibly like $300,000 a year in revenue, so they're not going to allow that type of bid to go out to just a small nobody. You know, they want to know that you know the industry, you know, pretty much like the back of your hand, and then who are your reliable partners, who are your service partners, so that you have support, you know, because they understand that you can't have it all on your shoulders. So that's what these bids look for when you are going after them, and we give you that type of support because, again, we have 17 different sources of, you know, streams of ways of you can make money, but then these are legitimate companies. So when you go to your, you know, we give you that legitimacy when you go to these bids and place your name and say, look, I'm a partner with the Vend Doctor, I'm a part of IntelliVend, I'm a partner with Used Vending, and you know, these are my suppliers, you know, and then we give you Dun and Backstreet credits and stuff like that to where you can start building business credit, because now we're establishing trade lines for you for your business and your LLC. So it's a plethora of information and resources that you get with the business guide, with the membership, and when you go after and we have these conversations and figure out how we can help you grow, you know, and turn your ideas into reality and turn your reality into real money, you know, hard equity. So so I'm definitely with you, man. I mean, I think that's you just kind of, I mean, me personally, you kind of like intrigued me because you got me back into the heat lockers, you know. So it's kind of where you want to go from this point, you know. We definitely want to put you into the system of, you know, getting you a vending brand, you know, but with that vending brand, we want to have it probably multifaceted, you know, and omnipresent, so that you're diverse, you know, so that your website that we launch for you, it not only targets just the regular, you know, traditional side of things so that you can go after the bids, but then we have a component for amusement, so that those amusement and those games, you can now go into malls, go into, you know, your airports and so forth and so on, with different amusement games for children, you know. And then one of them being the heat locker. We have a partnership. The manufacturer of the of the Keymaster, they actually just came and visited us 3 weeks ago. So you go to our Instagram page, you'll see the pictures of them actually here, and they're the manufacturers. So they manufacture pretty much the majority of vending machines in the country. And so they flew from China to visit us, you know, just because of our relationship with them. So, you know, that speaks volumes right there. So it's, you know, that, and then they have a new product that they're launching, you know, with, you know, it's a whole lot of different aspects when it comes to the amusement. But what we can do is, again, that's a different lane for you, you know, and that's a very high producing lane as well, with same low overhead as well for you. So, I'm thinking that the first thing that we do is, you know, get like the business development coach with you, so that we can think about like a business name for you. You know, we have a branding package that we can set you up with, so that we can get your logos, you know, set up your website and get all these different professional things to you. It comes with business cards, t-shirts, all that, so that you are professional out the gate, you know. And then within those 30 days, we are pretty much guaranteeing that you are going to be professional. You're going to see success and results from that, from your efforts. Because we're kind of already a little behind, because you signed up, you know, kind of January. I think you signed up January 8th, and so we got a kind of an influx of people that called in. You know, they signed up at the same time. So we want to basically get you in and get you in the fold quickly, so that we can go ahead and get you caught up, because, you know, we want to have it by at least by this time March, we want you to have your website, have your business cards, have your T-shirts, have your postcards, have your LLC filed, have your business insurance done, so that we can start positioning you to go into these accounts, go into these locations like the hospitals, the schools, nursing homes, stuff like that, so that you can start positioning yourself. Start acquiring, the locations on a traditional vending level. But then as well, when we develop your website, you'll also have the lane of the amusement. So you'll also have a lane of going. We'll also be curating locations for you that are like the malls and stuff like that, so that you can start going after different amusement locations, different barbershops, even and so.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that we'll do with your zip codes is we have location leads that we'll start generating for you, and so you'll let us know. Like, we already I'm writing stuff down as I'm actually speaking to you, about the malls and the hospitals and the airports, the airport, and then and even the colleges. They're always looking for stuff to do within the student center. So if you can provide healthy food options, we have a pizza vending machine that we've launched. So that makes fresh pizza in less than 3 minutes. So
I've seen that, man.
Yeah, so that's like a college dream to have pizza 24 hours. So it's a multitude of options that's available. So this is not the rinky-dink system. This is something that's going to produce high levels of success. So if you're committed to, again, seeing those types of, like I said, $80,000 a year. I'm gonna be honest with you and very candid. Done properly, you can make $80,000 in a month with vending. And I've seen it personally. So.
Honestly, man, just from everything you're saying, I feel like that's attainable, especially in this city. Just because you say the colleges, you say the malls, and of course we have something called prime time, where it's a kids amusement, the games and stuff like that. So I wasn't even thinking about doing things like that, but you just opened up my mind to a whole different market. So I'm definitely in.
Gotcha. Well, the first thing and foremost, let's get you with the business development coach, so that you can start working on your name and your branding, so that once that happens, then from there we get the website developed for you, and it goes from there.
Okay, and as far as right now, honestly, I already have one business. It's the gym that I work out at, and it's a local gym, and I've already kind of chopped it up with the owner.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't know, how soon we could get that popping or whatever.
We can get that as soon as you want. That's not a problem. We ship that way once a month, going towards because you're up north, so we like Dallas and all that kind of stuff. We go up there probably once a month, but we can. We just need to basically get get the understanding of what type of machine do they want to serve, like healthy products. I'm assuming, since they're a gym, so.
Yeah. So. In the traditional category, but as far as the stuff that I put in there, it's supposed to be my choice. I don't like the traditional when you say traditional, I'm thinking of Lay's chips and stuff like that. I'm gonna more so want to put the conscious and healthy products that most people at the gym are familiar with.
Exactly. Okay. Well, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Let's definitely discuss the different options. How big is the gym? Is it is it one of the largest gyms there, or is it a smaller gym?
It's one of the bigger ones, I'd say. It used to be bigger, but the half of it just got bought out by a rehab, a back rehab spot, a medical kind of business. But I would say it's fairly big.
Okay. So I'm thinking that you will probably want a glass front machine that can do pretty much both snack and drinks or whatever in the same machine.
Yes, sir.
And so, and then with that glass front, then it gives you the ability to, offer stuff like apple slices and even, eat salads or even, food items and stuff like that as well, because the entire machine is at 30, I think like 35 or 37 degrees, so we put that on there, get you the credit card readers to where you can have the Apple Pay. As soon as you get that started, then we can get you in the fold of training you on how to set up like telemetry, so that you can start reading your machines online and knowing what you need to purchase before you even go to the machine. And that was
what's telemetry?
Telemetry is what I kind of explained. That's just the terminology of being able to read your machines at your house off your computer. That's just that like the technical term for it, and what it is basically your credit card readers that remit that information. But a lot of individuals don't really utilize it because, again, they're not trained properly. They get it and just put it on and they're not really grasping all the nuances that the hardware has for them to save them money. It's kind of like your cell phone. You're dealing with an iPhone. It's good that you go through the tutorials of it so that you can understand the new features with it and all this, because it's a whole different beast from the old ones. So the same with telemetry and these credit card readers. You want to read the tutorial so that you can understand, or have someone that's going to take your success seriously, so that they mention it to you, and actually help you set it up. But definitely, that's what we will do. We'll set that up. I mean, maybe even if it's a nice gym, we can even wrap it to their decorum so it matches the gym or matches your branding. We set up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's cool. So I'm with you. I mean, we can do that. I mean, what kind of budget did you want to stay within for that particular project?
Man, I mean, like as far as like free money, like I said, it's probably like between like $2,000 and $3,000 right now. But like as far as like financial help, like a loan or whatever, just financing is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I'm always down to like look into that too, just to like build my business credit up.
Okay.
So I just don't know like what I'm qualified for or whatever, because like this is like my first time like really kind of like tapping into everything as far as like owning stuff. Because like even with my barbershop that I'm opening now, it's like my first like little business venture. So I'm just getting my feet wet. So I'm trying to learn on the fly, man.
Hey, I understand. Well, that's why you have us here, because you don't have to deal with it on the fly anymore. We're gonna actually, give it to you the real and give it to you the right way. So that's not a problem. I mean, what we're gonna do is we're gonna work within that budget, that you have, so that we can get you completely started, from Jump Street. Again, we're not looking to make a bunch of money off of our members when it comes down to equipment. If I could give you the equipment, I would give it to you, just so that I know that you are successful off, and you're taking the information and I'm giving you and implementing it, and strategizing it and being profitable from it. So I wish I could give machines away in the end, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get the machine that you need, and then what we'll do is we'll combine the branding package, because the branding package itself is $9.95, and they'll get the logo design, your branding name, your website. You'll be a 6-page website for you. Come with a promotional video. You'll have 12 T-shirts, your business cards, postcards for your company, and all that good stuff. 30 days web hosting, 30 days maintenance, all that good stuff. And then if you need web hosting after that, then we offer it for $280 a year. Which is it's less than a lot of these other web services. When you factor in that we do the Google boosting for you, so you rank your site higher. We help you rank your site higher. There's also the SSL security package, so that you're secure if you ever want to get into like e-commerce and selling your merchandise online. So we help you with all that as well, because what we have is a group discount through our developers, so that they develop websites, they develop the hosting for all of our members. And so with, again, coming to them with the amount of members that we have, they give us substantial discounts for those members. And so you're getting a professional website, all these, all those different services that I offer you pretty much at almost cost. And so, and again, it's not one of those starter websites. This is, you'll come out the gate looking like you invested $10,000 into your business, period. And what we'll do is then we'll have all that combined. We'll get the right machine for you, the exact machine that you need, glass front, credit card processing. We'll get that all for you, and we'll get close, or maybe a couple of $100 over your budget, but at least you'll be out the gate ready to go. You have your machine. You'll be wrapped. We'll ship it to you. I'm even gonna fly down or drive down, to be there for your installation, so that we can, be there together to train and all this good stuff. And at the same token, I would love to have it to where, again, you're promoting your business. You got your T-shirts on, you got your business cards, you got your website, all at the same time. So, let's get you on the fast track, man, and say within 15 days, maximum 20 days, let's get you together. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the commitment together and get the location, placed as far as with the machine. And then get your branding and, all that kind of stuff done within 15, 20 days, because you're already ready to go. Because you got a location, you already got a location ready. So, let's get it. Let's make it happen.
Sounds good, man. Sure. So you said for the branding package, it's $995, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was making sure, man, because somebody gets $995. I was like, oh shit, $10.
No, gotcha. I understand. Let me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But like I said, within all of that, you're gonna be out the gate right. You know what I mean? Because I understand what it takes to be competitive in the industry. I understand that you can't be, shabby. Again, if you want to just go out here and just get regular locations again and make it turning quarters into dollars, okay, you're gonna be frustrated with the results that you get. Me personally, I only serviced high-end locations, nursing homes, hospitals, stuff like that. And each of those locations produced $30,000, $40,000 a year. We had over 250 locations. So we did pretty well. From there, we sold those locations to individuals who wanted to start their business, and basically start their business and sell. We sold turnkey businesses to them. And so that's our background. So we know what it takes to develop, and we know what it takes to be successful in vending. So, I'm glad that you're on board. I'm glad that mentally you're already ready to go to the next level, because you're making it fun for me now, because you're doing something, you're doing the non-traditional as well. Of course, we're going to start you off with this regular, because again, it's right here readily available. Why not make that money? Because, and especially if they're a large gym, then, they're probably looking at 200 to 300 people a day. If I'm thinking large gym, I'm thinking something like, a 24-hour, something like that, and then if that 24 hours sees minimum 100, 200 people a day, so
yeah.
If,
I would say, I guess it'd be a little smaller than that. I guess because I'm thinking just for here, I would consider it large. So I would say they probably 100 people a day, maybe.
That's still good. Still good, especially with the staff members. They probably have maybe 10 staff members.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not too sure. I'd have to really look around.
Gotcha. So this is the homework that I want you to do then for that particular location. I want you to figure out the employee count. Figure out how many people are there, and then secondly, if you want to ride by there, just see what other kind of stores are nearby in that area, and then kind of jot that information down, and so that we can get some geographic information about the location for you, so that we can it's just kind of food for thought for us, to where we know what we just want to know. We will put this in your file and say, okay, this location has this amount of people. Didn't have this, this type of location, no type of store within this amount of radius, and then we'll also, like I said, develop the the type of menu that you want. We'll help you develop that menu as well, so you'll be able to put the right products in there as well.
Yeah, sounds good. And I think what's a good thing too about the gym is like they have like not a daycare, but like there is somebody up there that takes care of the mom's kids when they come up there. So like I want to have like kids snacks in there, of course. So that's another like little thing you can hit on.
Definitely, yeah. With the glass front machine, your options are limitless. I mean, it's one of the most versatile machines that's on the market. You can even put Capri Suns in there and charge $1 for it. So I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
and the margin on that, you can get a carton with I think 8 Capri Suns for like $1.50. So and you just win from that point. So that's
I'm already there with you, man. I'm there, man. I'm not saying, man. My mind's always there. It's always just about pulling the trigger, real. Like when I finally did, I'm just happy that I'm even talking to you right now.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it, then, man. Let's get started. Again, I see, like I said, on the contract, you said you signed that you were, on the contract, but on the questionnaire, you signed that you were ready to start today. Can I circle that, double back and circle that and say, let's pull the trigger now with that?
Yeah, so like when we say start today, what begins today? What do you mean by that? Like,
what we're going to do is, like I said, you have your homework. I want you to give me that business information, like the company's name, the address of where you want the machine delivered. We're going to start moving you over to the business development coach so that we can get your business name, start thinking of logos for you so that the machine, when we ship it, is already wrapped with your logo, already has your credit card reader, so we set that up for you. And like I said, within that, pretty much that 15, 20 days, you're placed on a location, and then at the latest 30 days, your website and all that other intangibles are already accomplished. So what I mean basically is we're going to go ahead and send you over the information as far as an invoice for the branding package, and then I'm going to ship you over the information on the machine, and then that way you can make a determination on that. But what I would like to see happen is, like, again, we save you some money. We just put it all together and get you a machine and your branding package together. And then, like you said, you're looking forward to like 15 days having this machine delivered to you. Because it's not going to take us that long to get the machine. We have machines in stock. So it's just about I'm going to send you some pictures and you choose which one. And then from there, we get into your branding, and get your logo and stuff done so that we can get it wrapped for you, order your credit card reader, and then have it shipped out there to you. So,
sounds good, man.
Okay.
Yep, sounds good. So, as far as like the invoice that you're gonna send or whatever, I'll be able to pay that this week for sure, but it might not be today just because I'm waiting on a debit card to come in the mail. So that would be the only reason I wouldn't be able to, just pay that like immediately.
No, that's no problem. I'll send you the information. You look over it. There's also, like I said, it'll also come with your some pictures, and you just confirm, what type, and then you get me back that information as far as location, address, and how many employees, and if there's any businesses in your area, and we can go from there.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All right. I appreciate your call, man, and congratulations again. We'll talk soon, okay?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. I really do appreciate you, man. Just for having like this knowledge available, bro. For real.
Nah, awesome. That's what we're here for, man. Like I said, I wish I had it available for me when I started 20 years ago. So it's only my duty to pay it forward.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man.
All right. We'll talk soon then, my brother.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
You too.